for the things you deserve. The car and the house and the right kind of tie. They gave you the ladder and handed the curve, and told you that wanting was basically wide. You're loaded with comfort and loaded with debt. You're loaded with options you haven't got time for. You're loaded with futures you haven't reached yet, and loaded with reasons you keep getting proud for. The system said work and the work became you. The salary came and the salary went. You traded the hours for things that would save you, or saved the things while the hours got spent. And play around that everybody's high on something that costs them, something that can't buy back. Loaded on the wrong side, loaded on the wrong side. Everything they gave you was a different kind of tide. Loaded on the wrong side, loaded on the wrong side. The weight that felt like freedom was the rope they chose to hide. Above about the others, then bought the subscription and signed for the term. I call out the system to my digital brothers, then fed in my data and watched the wheel turn. I'm loaded with content I made to feel better. I'm loaded with metrics that prove I exist. I'm loaded with followers, none of them matter. I'm loaded with everything still on the list. The exorcist promise is chemically branded. The rust that you're feeling is quarterly planned. You're not having feelings, you're being commanded by something that knows you better than you can. And everybody's loaded. Everybody's high on something that promises something it can't supply. Loaded on the wrong side, loaded on the wrong side. Everything they gave you was a different kind of tide. Loaded on the wrong side, loaded on the wrong side. The weight that felt like freedom was the rope they chose to hide. What if the load was always yours? What if the weight was what you chose? What if the door had always been a door and you were the one that kept it closed? What if the system needed you willing? What if the exorcist was the bait? What if the rush and the crash and the feeling were all part of the same mistake? Side, loaded on the wrong side. Everything they gave you was a different kind of tide. Loaded on the wrong side, loaded on the wrong side. The weight that felt like freedom was the rope they chose to hide. Was always loaded with what? And loaded for whom? And loaded to where?